Good morning. I'm here to discuss with us what we call child neglect. Child neglect is defined as the type of maltreatment that refers to the failure by which the caregiver or the parent that are not providing the necessary cares for their children. And what are those necessary things we are talking about? We are talking about food, clothing, and shelter. Now, we are going back now. We are talking about the types of neglect. We have four types of neglect. Physical neglect. This refers to the most common type by which the parent will totally neglect the children. They will deprive them of food, clothes, and shelter. That is what we call physical neglect. The second type of neglect we're talking now here is about educational neglect. In this type of educational neglect, the children who have suffered from this type will be home doing nothing. They will not go to school. Their parent or their caregiver will not even enroll them in school. The third type of neglect I'm now talking about is emotionally neglect. In this type, the children will be left alone at home. They will be doing their thing alone. They will just be the parent. They will have created fears in their heart, in which the children will be isolated. They will be doing things without informing anybody, and this thing is killing a lot. And more so, the other type of neglect I'll be talking about is medical neglect. In this type of neglect, the parent or the caregiver, they will not provide the adequate necessary health care for those children at home. And no, it's not that they don't have the money. It is that they will not provide them whatever they need in time of medical care. Now, so what are the signs to look out for when a child is being neglected? The first thing is unexplained injury, that is such as bruises. The second one is extreme behavior, such as excess crying. The child will be crying without knowing what is happening with her. The third one is poor hygiene, which the fourth one I will talk about is unsuitable clothing. Now, what happened to a child that is neglected? Firstly, the child will be psychologically changed in brain. He will be psychologically changing in brain. Secondly, academically difficulties. He will find it so difficult to pursue or continue his or her education. The third one is criminal behaviors and mental health problem. Now, let's take this thing for example. Let's take this thing as very, very important. Poor parents or families who do not have means to provide adequate care for their family. They are not wicked. It's just because of what is happening with them. But neglectful parents or caregiver will never take good care of their children, of their kids. Now, in a nutshell, let's all try to endeavor and provide all what our children need to be taking care of them, so that because they are the futures of our tomorrow. Thank you and God bless you. I am Joseph Matthew from Fadaka Olufunke Foundation.